Hey guys, what is going on? HDvee here, and welcome back to some even more Pokemon Sun and Moon information. Today, CoroCoro has just leaked. The good old guys at CoroCoro always putting a shift in every single month, and they've released some images of the new CoroCoro. This issue's it's not a lot of information, but the information it shows is big information. We're having Rockruff Evolutions, we're having new Ultra Beasts, we're having some more information. Anyway, let's just get straight into it because I'm really hyped for this information. And first off, we're going to check off the list Rockruff's Evolutions. Yes, people, like they said last month, they were going to release Rockruff's Evolutions in this CoroCoro, and they have delivered very nicely. Rockruff has two evolutions, well, two different forms of evolution. It's a lot like Umbreon and Espeon, where it evolves at day into one thing and then evolves at night into another thing. Obviously, in the trailer, we did see that Sun and Moon are, I think, 6 hours apart from each other, something like that. But we have a day and a night form of Rockruff. The day form, people, oh my gosh, I mean, Rockruff was a staple on my team anyway, but now it's just getting a first class ticket to my team because it looks absolutely amazing. I am absolutely in love with this design. Rockruff is now top 3 favorite Pokemon in Sun and Moon for me personally because it just looks amazing. Day form over night form for me every day of the week, people. But actually, let's just get onto the night form anyway. The night form looks like some kind of werewolf thing. Which is obviously makes sense because of night werewolves. I can see this being like popping up quite a lot on Team School's teams, the night form. So like, you know how in Ruby and Sapphire they have like Mighty Enters which pop up a lot on Golbats and stuff. I believe this will be the one that pops up quite a lot on the strong opponent teams. And then I think the day Rockruff evolution will appear on Team Aether, is it called? Aether? I think he will appear a lot on that team, and I think that's how they're going to combine it into the story, because they did say that Rockruff has a big kind of thing with the story, ties into the story a lot, and obviously with the day and night form it's going to be, because it's obviously Sun and Moon, so it's going to tie in, and I think that's how it's going to tie in. But that's just my thoughts. I don't even know. They both look amazing. Day form for me though, I cannot wait to get my own Rockruff. It is called Lugarugan, I believe. I think that's the Japanese name. It also notes that Rockruff becomes a day form when bathed in the rays of sun, and when full of the night's power, it becomes the night form. So, you know what I mean? It's looking like a pretty good backstory. But that's a lot about that's enough about the Rockruff Evolutions. End of the story. I love them. Day form kicks night form out of the park for me, but everyone has their own personal preference. Anyway, there are also 2 Ultra Beasts for UBO2. Well, UBO2, I messed that up quite a bit. There are 2 Ultra Beasts called UBO2, UBO2 Beauty, and UBO2 Expansion. Now, personally for me, I think they're kind of stepping in the realms of Digimon here, because the UBO2 Beauty form kind of resembles Angelmon for me, and then the UBO2 Expansion kind of looks a lot like Kabuterimon kind of thing. And I think they're kind of just, I don't know, personally I'm not really a fan of the Ultra Beasts, you know what I mean? I don't, obviously they're going to have a big tie-in with the games and everything. I don't know, I really don't know how they're going to ease them into the games. I'm not really the biggest fan of them, so I'm not really impressed too much. I'm a lot more happier with the Rockruff Evolutions. I believe that's a lot more Pokemon-ish than like these Ultra Beasts that could be anything. But there were a couple updates on Cerebi as well. In the scan it shows UBO2 Expansion appearing in Pokemon Sun, facing off against Tapu Koko, and UBO2 Beauty facing off against Tapu Koko in Pokemon Moon. So they may be game specific, so obviously you might only be able to get Expansion in the Sun and then Beauty in Moon. I don't know, maybe that would probably make sense. It also states that UBO1's name is a mystery but may have a deep meaning. So, storyline, spoilers, people. And then it also reveals that it will show the true strength of the new Pokemon type Null during its next issue. we'll bring more as it comes. That's obviously Cerebi saying that, not me. So Type Null, obviously, it was in the last trailer. It obviously had a lot more behind the scenes, a lot of people were saying. Just because of its design, it had like parts of a lot of different typings, and the actual name Type Null, you know, I don't know how it could work. It probably has an Alola form, or maybe even a Mega Evolution, if I would even say that. Please don't shout at me. Anyway, that is everything for this video. Let me know what your comments are about what we've received today. Obviously, I know they're all gonna be amazing about the day evolution of Rockruff, because how can you hate that face? Just because it just looks amazing. Oh my god, the colors and everything are just. I'm a sucker for like dog wolf kind of Pokemon kind of thing, which is what drew me to Eevee so much. I know Eevee isn't like a dog wolf kind of thing, but it's kind of like that kind of design style thing. So things like Rockruff and Rockruff's evolution, I don't know why, I just love it. I love the colors, the light brown white kind of mix. It really makes me love a Pokemon. I don't know why, it just does. I don't know, but yeah, let me know what you think about all this stuff in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Remember, my second channel, Twitch and Twitter are all in the description below, like always, so be sure to check them out if you haven't already. But that is everything from me, so thanks a ton for watching, guys. Have a glorious day, people, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.